Hi everyone, and welcome to my first ever devlog. I'm Senton, and I'm working on a project for a game called Yaikomon. It's a monster collection RPG, which has a timing-based battle system. It's for mobile, but I'm planning to also make it for PC in the future. And I've been working on it for the past year as more of a passion project. But now, these coming 6 months, I'll be working on it as a university project. Let me first talk about the big thing in my game, which is a timing-based battle system. The main gist of it is you encounter a monster, you start a battle, like in most monster collection RPGs. But in this one, you have a set time to think of a move you're gonna do. And so, as I said, everything is timing-based. So, yeah, you have to choose a move, and then you watch the enemy closely. Because you also get a short time to actually perform the move. And that means you have to react whether they're going right or left, moving between these tiles, which they can dodge to. And if you've selected the right tile on time, then you hit them. And if you don't, then you miss. So what's different from the normal RPG style is that there's no random misses. And so everything is really timing based and reaction speed based, basically. And so other than that, there's also monster types. You have the usual stuff like status effects. You have different stats per monster. You can collect different items. And eventually there will be a story as well. But in these coming 6 months, I'm just working on the battle system, making sure that's fun before I add a lot of content, which would suck if then the gameplay was not actually fun. Okay, so you might be thinking, yeah, this idea, it's really big. And you're completely right. Yeah, but let me make it bigger for a second. It's also an online game. Yeah. In the coming 6 months, that just means that data is going to be saved online. I'm going to be using Firebase as an online database to store it in. But in the future, I also want to use the database to make multiplayer possible. So you can use your COD creatures to battle your friends online. Which is not a focus for now, obviously, because no way I'm doing that in the coming 6 months. But who knows? Who knows? Okay, so now the idea is giant. It's like absolutely massive. Please do not make it bigger is what you're thinking. But I am, sort of, because the game is also location based. Okay, so here's how that works. You walk around and things spawn around you, like houses, caves, plants, NPCs, anything that you can find in a classic RPG world, basically. And you can interact with these things. But you can also place them yourself. And that means that you can place houses wherever you like, you can place caves, you can place these plants. And then with the quest system, it will make you go towards one of these houses. And let's say, though, you have a location you have to go to for the quest, but it's some place you do not want to go. Like, inside off the road in this scary forest, or maybe a military base, or off a cliff, inside the ocean. There's countless examples, but I have a solution for that. You can press the reroll button that you can use to change the quest location to another one. So it will then reroll, like redecide where the new random place will be, and then you can walk there instead. And it will be based on how far you've traveled to get to the quest, so it won't then be a kilometer far away. And so this way, by making you place all the assets, the houses, the plants, everything, creating the world basically, I'm saving myself a lot of work, frankly. Yeah, because filling in an entire RPG world is one of the big things about an RPG. And now I only have to design, you know, the story, the content, the actual stuff you do in the world, but not the world itself. Which is great for me. But it can also be great for you. Maybe you like to walk around, place houses, you know, fill in the world. Maybe that's your thing. Or if you don't, there's this next solution, because maybe your friend does. And then what he can do is export his world data so you can import it. And that way, if he filled in a street you're gonna play on, you don't have to actually fill in the street and it's already filled in. And maybe, if you're safe about it, maybe someone online filled in the city you're gonna play in. So then you might download that file, import it, and now you can play throughout the city and it's nicely filled in. So this way, eventually, you'll have an entire map, and it won't just be auto-generated stuff, but it will mainly be that during the early phases of the game. But as I said, for these coming 6 months, I'll just be working on the battle system, making sure it's actually fun. If I have a build or something, you can join my Discord down below, so you can actually try it out. Maybe I'll do some scheduled video playtest things. I'll let you know. But yeah, it'll be a while before the build gets ready, because figuring out the online stuff is pretty hard. These past 2 weeks, let me do an actual devlog. These past 2 weeks, I've been working on actually being able to log in to the database, and also making a UI system so that data from the database and just from the game will be displayed in UI, because as you might know, RPGs involve a lot of UI buttons and things being pressed. Oh yeah, and I forgot to mention, the art style of the game is a 2.5D pixel art style, with both the 3D objects being textured with pixel art, and as well there is billboarded sprites, which also are pixel art, which will be mostly the player and the creatures and maybe some grass here and there. And there will be nice shading and stuff, a bit like Octopath Traveler or like those high definition shaded pixel art games that you might know, with like a nice realistic look that mixes with the old retro pixel art style. But yeah, if this idea sounds fun, if this game sounds fun to you, please, I need your support. Subscribe to the channel. I'd hope you would like to see it get made as well, because I'll be posting a devlog every 2 weeks on Friday. And if you join the Discord, there will also be a daily progression post. So if the devlogs aren't enough, you can actually see on the daily what I'm working on and how I'm doing. And yeah, those devlog videos, by the way, will be more of an actual report of what I've done in the week. This was more like a project introduction type of video. So yeah, if you're excited by that, yeah, please subscribe, leave a like, share it with your friends, join the Discord, and yeah, see you all next time.